Alright guys, so we got warm-ups with back squat here. Once again, today is a 70% of the 1 rep max day. So we're taking 2 to 3 minutes rest. And you know, I always do like a pyramid to where I'll start at 135, then I'll go to 185, then 225. And then once I feel warm, I'll go with my first set. So we got 6 sets of 6 this week. Next week would be 7 sets of 5, then 8 sets of 4, and then 10 sets of 3. And all the percentages go up. So it's 70% this week, next week 75, the following 80, and the following week 85. So we're always increasing that volume. With a squat, I would suggest that you learn how to squat before you get going. I do have a video that I will upload onto YouTube for you guys. It is a how to do the perfect squat video from my Zaclopedia, which is from my website. It's normally a pay website for this, but I'm just going to upload the squat one for you guys, so that way you guys are able to reference that for squatting. I can't remember quite what I did. I believe I had 285, I think. Yeah, it looks like 285 for 6. And you want to squat down to where the crest of the hip is slightly below the knee. And so another reason, or another thing that you can think about is, you know, as far as foot placement, there's bar placement, everything. And it would be just too much for me to go into depth right now as far as what to do now on video without being able to show you. So if you watch the squat video that I'm going to put up for you guys from the Zaclopedia, it'll really help them. So I was feeling really good this day. I hadn't ever really done a 6x6 before building this program. I always was a 5x5, you know, 4x4, 3x3, you know, that kind of guy. So this is going to be really good because this is going to help increase a lot of volume in my squat, and in you guys' squat as well. So here we are, squatting it up. Let you guys watch the squat for a little bit. Alright guys, so we got hack squat here. We're going to do 3 sets, 6 to 10, really heavy. 1 to 2 minute rest. With the hack squat, same thing. You want to squat all the way down, come back up, squeeze at the top. Try not to rest at the top, but fire up as hard as you can at the top. Keeping your core tight, keep your belly button sucked into your spine, and just fire up. I love this hack squat machine. I think I found out my favorite new machine, and I fell in love instantly because I'd never used this machine at this gym. And then I used it, and now I love it. So it feels great. So on to set 2. Feeling really good. One thing that you can do, make sure that those toes are pointed out 35 to 45 degrees. That's going to help you guys get a little bit more depth and keep your your knees out, driving out as we come up and as we come down, as if there's a slit in the middle of the floor and you're trying to spread the floor apart with your feet. That's going to help turn on those glutes. It's really going to help with hip mobility. Guys, I apologize. My camera died, so act as if you just watched me do a leg press. Everybody knows how to do a leg press, so you're good. Alright, so here we are onto leg extension. We're only doing 2 sets, but it's 6 to 10. We're going to go extremely heavy. Okay, try not to sway all that crazy and force your hips up to try to get it up. Try to keep it all in the quad, guys. I see way too many people do this incorrectly. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a Life Fitness machine, which I like a lot. There was a first machine that I jumped on, and it was just absolutely horrible. It's one of those machines that like moves with you, but you couldn't get any range of motion on it. So make sure you find one where you can get some really good range of motion, a full extension of the working muscle and a full contraction of the working muscle. You got 2 sets of 6 to 10, really heavy. It's really heavy. 1 to 2 minute rest. Leg curls are pretty self-explanatory. At the same time, you always want to try to force your hips into the bench a little bit, so that way you're getting more of an extension and more of a contraction of that leg curl. So try once again not to sway and use your body momentum, because you can easily use a lot of momentum with the upper body to get that weight up. So 2 sets, 6 to 10, really heavy. Okay guys, we got calf raise. I would normally do seated calf raise, but they don't have one here, or at least that day I couldn't find it actually. I ended up finding one. So here we are, calf raises. Like I said, I'm adding a lot more volume to my calves. You don't necessarily have to use this much volume. You can do 2 to 3 sets if you'd like, but once again, I'm really trying to grow these calves. So calves are pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure you get a full stretch and a full contraction. And once again, we've got calves on the leg press. I really like this, but you can do standing calves. You can pretty much pick any two calf movements that you want to do at the end of this. Just make sure they're a little bit different. Yeah, so here we are, 4 sets, 6 to 10, and that's calf raise. And it's pretty much going to be it, guys. I mean, leg day, power strength is pretty quick, with the exception of the back squat at the beginning. So you can fly through it if you keep your rest times at a minute as opposed to 2 minutes. But you know, I leave that 1 to 2 minute range for you. Once again, try to better yourself every single time. If you can cut it down by 1.5 minutes, cut it down 20 seconds, whatever it is. So, all right, guys, let's kill it today.